today while I'm looking for some new ideas for my next project. I came across some old craft books that I have in my bookshelf. Yes, craft book. Before I discover Pinterest, I have bought a lot of craft books, and I found my first very first craft book that I bought, and this the crochet pattern books. It's not only in for crochet pattern, it's also knitting and Tunisian crochet pattern in the same book. Unfortunately, it's in Japanese, but it's very good. They have a lot of diagrams in back of the book. I think the most Japanese craft books have explanation at the back of the books, so you don't need to read have to read in Japanese. You can see in the diagrams, and they have picture explanation. I learned to crochet from this first book. I could do the, you know what is called in Swedish, it's called luftmaska. It's chain. Sorry, it's chain, and it's a lot of explanation that I follow, and I did do a lot of crochet. I crochet clothes. I crochet a lot. So this is my favorite pattern book. As you can see, it's well used. It's printed in 1981, and I bought this book in 1984. I remember it so well because it's my first book, and I remember it's very expensive because it's some of the pages are in color. I think it's very expensive to print books by that time. 40 years ago is quite expensive, and also import book. So this is my favorite. It's my first book, so I love it very much, and I haven't touched it for a while because I haven't do crochet for a long time ago. So this one is my favorite, and this one is my second book. It's printed in 1980. This one is older than the first one, but as you see the compare, but I haven't used this one so much because it's a lot of knitting patterns, so I haven't used it so much. I like to do crochet. It's more easier, and I have a lot of crochet pattern books that I bought, and the most are in Japanese. These are very beautiful. I bought them because they have a lot of beautiful picture, and also a lot of diagrams like this that you can follow very easy. And this, I found some crochet. I think it's I don't know if it's in Japanese. I mean the brand, but they have translation to English. Also have a lot of diagrams, as you can see here. But I will do a flip through with you, flip through video, so you can see inside the books. Some of them I cannot show you every books because I have a lot. I think 50, 60 only in Japanese. I also have in Russian, and I also have in Italy. I think it's called Italy, and in Swedish too. So it's also maybe 50, 60 books in crochet, only in crochet. And then I do a lot of another crafts too. I do doll making. As you can see, maybe I will do doll flipping flip books. Here is Barbie books too. Sewing clothes for Barbie. I have a lot of them also. So maybe I do flip through a video in the next video, or maybe sometime when I have time. So let's see how it looks inside the books. So I have coffee and I have my blueberry muffin. Let's start with my favorite one. As you can see, in the first few pages are in colors. As you can see from the fashion, is quite old. These pattern books have so many patterns and motifs. Here is the section for the knitting. And this section is for Tunisian crochet. This section is the diagrams for the pattern. The diagrams has number to match with the patterns. You choose the number, this one is 28, so you use diagram 28 here. Also 29, so you pattern 29 and diagram 29. This section is a few of flower motifs and granny square. These are a few pages for cloth making. This section is beginner guide how to make the stitches. And that's the end of this book. For me, this pattern book is the best one I ever had. And I like it very much. For the second book, the patterns are the most in knitting. This book is also a pattern book. As you can see, the pages are falling off. The pattern in this book is repetition in the same as the first book, but in this book are in colors. This book contains flower motifs and granny squares. A lot of beautiful motifs in this book. In this book has a lot of patterns for shirt and bolero and shawl, and a few more patterns. I have many doily pattern books. I just want to flip through a few of them. So these are a few of my crochet pattern books. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.